Hello everybody and welcome back to the Eco Posh For You channel. Today we're going to be talking about resellers and are they a cancer to society? And happy Monday everybody. I hope everybody's having a great start to their week so far. Mine is starting with my first pot of coffee and then I'll be moving on to my second pot of coffee. So good. Anyway, so today we're talking about resellers being cancer. Okay, and the reason we're talking about this is because I've gotten a lot of comments on my TikTok, my YouTube. It's been really strange, but like the last week or two, I've gotten a lot of comments from people saying,
"Oh my god, I can't believe you're reselling that. That's so messed up. Why are you taking these things away from poor people?"
So I just wanted to clear up a couple things that maybe people are confused about, okay, about that. Number one, when people are in need of clothing from these places, they get vouchers, okay? So they're given a voucher for a certain amount of money that they can get all their things for free. Resellers don't get vouchers. We pay for all of our items. And if you haven't noticed lately, all of these items are being marked up. And a lot of people say,
"Oh, they're being marked up because all of you resell people."
No, it's called inflation. If you haven't noticed, everything's being marked up right now. Maybe you missed that somewhere. I don't know how you missed it. But yeah, we're actually in a silent depression, which won't really be talked about probably until later. But yeah, so there's that. I don't necessarily think it's the reseller's fault because like I said, everything is going up right now. So the other thing I wanted to address too is there is no shortage of used clothing, okay? Like actually they are running out of places to put the clothing. There is so much waste in clothing that goes on. And there is absolutely no shortage of these clothes. Like, there are tons of pounds by the day that Goodwill has so much stuff left over, even by the time they cycle it through the bins, okay? They cycle it all the way down, they mark it down, and when they finally can't sell it anymore, they bale them up in these huge bales, like hay bales or bales of cardboard, or when you bale cars, you know anything about the metal business, anything like that. They're baled up, shipped together, wrapped up. They're sent overseas, either to South America, to Africa, where they are sold by the bale to people over there. And then what happens is these clothes go over there, and they go through them, try to find what they can, and then the rest of them ends up in a big freaking dump somewhere. It's called Textile Mountain. If you guys have not seen that documentary, I'm going to put the link to it in the description box. If you haven't seen it, it'll change your life. It's incredible how much waste there is. It's incredible how much fast fashion and how much clothing there is that just clogs up the oceans. Oh God, it's terrible. It really is. All right, guys, and this is the website. It's called textilemountainfilm.com. Textile Mountain, the hidden burden of our fashion waste. Okay, and there's a free documentary on YouTube. It has all the information about it here, but look at these piles of clothes, okay? And then you can see that they have the documentary on YouTube. I don't remember it being a long one. Yeah, so it's only like 21, so it's about 22 minutes long. There's also another good one on YouTube. This one is called, let's see, The Environmental Disaster Fueled by Used Clothes and Fast Fashion. I'll link some of these in the bottom. These documentaries are not hard to find, but I'm going to put them in the box just in case you don't know how to get started. I feel like all people in the resale community should really, if you're involved, you should have already either watched these or you should watch these. I think it's really important to understand the positive impact that resellers have on the environment, because without resellers, so much more of these clothings, like so many more pounds of clothing, like so many more tons of clothing, like can you just imagine what it would be like without resellers like us to recirculate and give these pieces of clothing a new life? Because a lot of times when you clean out your closet, right, whether something is worn or whether, like, cleaning out your closet basically in its very essence is a subjective task, right? So what might be old to you might not be old to somebody else. Somebody may wear something once or twice and think, oh, I can never wear this again. Maybe they have a job where it's important that they don't repeat outfits, or maybe, I don't know, that's just how they are. Some people don't like to do that. So they'll throw them away, and there's still a lot of life left in the clothes, right? Some people wouldn't throw them away as soon. It's a very subjective thing. And so if you have people that are actually like digging and looking for these things that can recirculate them, I don't know. It's hard to really see where the hate comes from. I think a lot of it is just really ignorance of the resale industry and what goes on in it. So that's why I wanted to provide these documentaries and resources. Hopefully you guys have a chance to check them out. I'm only going to put 2 of them in the description box, but once you start watching them on YouTube, a bunch of other ones will come up as recommended videos. And I would definitely recommend just going in there and checking out some of these things. I believe it's well worth your time. So before you guys make ignorant comments about
Resellers are terrible people.
we're actually doing a lot to help the planet. So I hope that people can educate themselves and find the truth. But other than that, I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And I am wishing you guys lots of sales and just a good week overall.